Chadwick Boseman royalty. What distinguishes Chadwick Boseman and Denzel Washington, making them different from other individuals? Has anyone heard of Sidney Poitier? Tears flowed from my eyes when he passed away because he was a famous black actor that made waves. What about Dwayne Jones, 1937 to 1988? He played the black guy in George Romero's original Black and White Night of the Living Dead. Watching the original Night of the Living Dead, it was a commentary on society at hand during the time of the movie. Dwayne Jones was trapped in a room with several Caucasians during an apocalyptic situation that forced race to not be the primary issue. Now, take this to thinking about Sidney Poitier. He broke the glass ceiling and played in quality movies. Examples are A Raisin in the Sun, To Sir with Love, and Separate but Equal. There were so many other movies and acting opportunities he did along with other black actors, both male and female. However, the shame is that as hard as people talk about most cultures, black men often get stereotyped as hood or something else. Denzel Washington continues to fight against this. People can deny this, but in your hearts, if I said you know how most movies portray black men, many could simply say yes, although it may be denied by a large group of people. The unfortunate thing is that people pretend to be ignorant, and they say something like this is not so. Well, Google the best urban movies, see what the top 100 black movies are, and compare the black male to the female examples. Number 1 is Boys in the Hood. Tyler Perry movies are another example. There is enough material from Tyler Perry, Dave Chappelle, and Chris Rock to fill more pages and video than a textbook or a YouTube 4-hour documentary. Let's examine all these facts and think about the Black Panther superhero. Marvel needed an actor to play Stan Lee's iconic character. Black Panther was an amazing person that fought against a white hooded villain during a time when, in real life, people were getting killed. Mob lynches were happening. The Ku Klux Klan, or KKK, was responsible for this. They also burned crosses on people's lawns and attacked them. The only reason people were hung, attacked, or terrorized was because of the color of their skin being brown. They were seen as something less than human. There was a distinct difference between the comic villain and the real-life KKK. Yet, Marvel also had a contrast between Magneto and Professor X, which was a comparison on the real-life race arguments between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. T'Challa, the King of Wakanda, was the Black Panther. This was an African nation untouched by the white man. It had advanced technology and royalty. Who could play this role? Chadwick Boseman was a person who was fit, but he played so many special roles that were just special, like Jackie Robinson and Thurgood Marshall. He believed and prayed for a role, specifically the Black Panther role. He donated to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and he believed in the community, giving that he was a giving person. This man sought to be more, and the thing which made him royalty is that he wanted to be a role model. Chadwick Boseman cared about others more than himself, and his actions showed compassion. He acted as Black Panther before he became the character, which means that Chadwick Boseman got to play a role that met who he was. More black men need to be able to play diverse roles that show them in these spots. What about the black teachers that go into the inner city to help the community? They show love to children no matter how hard they face challenges. These men face false accusations. They get little recognition compared to their female counterparts. What about black male soldiers who serve, go off to fight other people's wars? Black men get prosecuted often just for being black and in the wrong spot. Chadwick Boseman showed that you can act royally regardless, because the Marvel movie addressed briefly the treatment of black people. This led to the nemesis of the other person that wanted to rise as a king against T'Challa. I wrote a book, and one of the lines I used was, "Act like a queen and not the mob." Whoever watched Chadwick act could not disagree with how well he did in his roles. However, no matter what you think about what I said, I leave you with one inquisitive query, and if you don't think this, then let me know. Was it not refreshing to see Chadwick Boseman play a black man that showed loyalty, kindness, honesty, integrity, strength, and a part of the main theme of the movie? He wasn't a magical Negro. He wasn't the stereotypical black man. Black people come from all walks of life. There are geeks, nerds, bodybuilders, chess players, bookworms, soldiers, medical people, leaders, police, parents, different children, opera singers, guitarists, rappers, heavy metal vocalists, and international. There may be a few bad people, but there are bad people from every race and group. It is just insane that Hollywood lumps them into one brand, and when they try to get loans, get investigated, or drive a nice car, people make assumptions. These are just a few simple things. Just seeing one different portrayal was wonderful and amazing.